Okay, we're back. Another Tuesday night. Kira, what's going on? She says it's May, summer has begun. The the weird thing is you would say, "Oh, you live in California. Of course it's always summer there." But by the marina, it's been gloomy and cool lately. So I'm sure in Anaheim or Los Angeles it's probably really warm. So I can't wait for the sun. But in general, I don't even know when summer starts. But May flowers, right? How are you doing this evening, Kira? Last week, I can't believe it's been a week already. Well, 6 days was Dogma. Love that movie. I'm so glad I watched it. And since that time, we did Star Wars night twice. Technically July, I think so, something like that. Man, I could see why a lot of people consider that their favorite. It was so good. Really good. I'm eating rudely milk duds. So you can hear me smacking. But yeah, Dogma was great. That means I forgot to even look. Let me look now. Mm-mm-mm. View Askew Universe. Damn, it's stuck in my teeth. The next movie would be Jay and Silent Bob. So there's Jay and Silent Bob, Strike Back. I saw that. Clerks 2. I actually did see that before Clerks 1. Jay and Silent Bob reboot. I did see that. And then Clerks 3. I have not seen that yet. Kira says, "Where's the kind assassin?" She is in the living room playing Hogwarts Legacy. She recently beat Star Wars Outlaws last week. She's one mission away from beating Hogwarts. And then I think she's either starting um, Assassin's Creed Shadows or restarting Ghost of Tsushima or doing the vacation thing in Assassin's Creed Odyssey because she beat the game, but then there's one little last thing that you could do a vacation. And then milk duds are good, but they stick to the roof. Yeah, I'm learning that now. Like, they're just there. And I don't want to talk and open my mouth because it'll probably look nasty. Like, I have chewing tobacco in there, but I love chocolate and I love caramel. Anyway, yeah, so that was the question I was asking last week is if I should rewatch the movies that I've already seen or should I go straight to Clerks 3 because of the next the next four movies I've already seen three of them. I do, and instead I have ice water. So the opposite. Now it'll freeze to my tooth. The thing that's kind of crazy to me, even before I knew about like all the movies, like I knew about Clerks and I knew about Jane Silent Bob. Like those are the ones that I knew. I didn't really know about Mallrats. But Clerks 2, like when I watched it, I can't believe that's been 20 years. I can't believe it. Clerks 2 to me feels like I watched it like 5 years ago. Clerks 3 was 3 years ago. That's nuts. So from Clerks to Clerks 2, was 12 years, and then Clerks 2 to Clerks 3 was 17 years. Kira says, let's ask the folks when they arrive. That's a good idea. Kira says, I was a wee lass when Clerks 1 came out. Oh, yeah. When Clerks 1 came out, October 94, I was 14. I turned 15 on Christmas. So he had a movie 94, 95, 97, 99, 2001, 2006. So it went from like every year to 3 years. Then it was 5 years. Then it was 7 years. Then it was 6 years. And then it was 3 years. Shiro, what's going on? What did you miss? We were just talking about the dogma last week and how I'm eating Milk Duds now and they're going to 100% stick to my teeth and the ice water is not going to help. Kira says, did you enjoy Dogma? Shira, what film do you think we should do next? So that question is because I've already watched Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back, Clerks 2, and the reboot. So should I rewatch the ones I've already seen, or should next month just be Clerks 3? So that's the question I'll probably be asking everyone. And the kind assassin is in the living room playing video games. Shira says, I guess Clerks 3. I love Jay and Silent Bob, and I really like the reboot. And I did like Clerks 2. But I really do want to watch Clerks 3. Also because, and this is not like a fault, and I don't regret it, but I do eventually want to, what do they call it? Do a poll where we could all decide which movie I should watch the next month. So it's not just like this. Kira says, the kind of assassin is too good to hang with us hooligans. She's been swamped the past few months. Like, she's genuinely exhausted, like really tired. So she said she will be on at some point. Like, she hasn't even done her video game live streams in a while. That's how tired she's been. Damn. I got it on like the molars, and now I have it like right on my upper left canine. But I would like to do a poll, and then we could all watch something that was voted on. I still haven't seen Nosferatu, the new one. Shira said that's understandable. We have to work to keep ahead in this crazy world. I wish we didn't have to work. That would be so dope. Oh, the other thing I was saying, we did Star Wars night last week. It was fun. We walked around, got on some rides. We went with my dad 2 weeks ago. And then last week we went together on our own. We saw the Emperor. We saw Darth Maul. We saw the Ewoks. Jabba the Hutt they had there. Who else did we see? We saw some droids. We saw Rey. It was fun. Kira says, glad to hear that the elections in Canada and Australia went well. I did see that. 2 thumbs up. Yeah, I think I'm going to chill with these things. They're good, but I feel like I can't talk. They're good, though, so they get... What do they get? They get that. Did you give the Ewoks a good horse kick? Oh my god. I did not. When we were walking there, one of them was already set up where they stand where you could wait in line to take a picture. And then we waited in line to take a picture on speeder bikes, which reminds me, we have to download those before they expire. So we have pictures on the speeders. And then as we were waiting online, we saw a new Ewok going to take the other Ewok's place. That I took video of. Maori, what's going on? Kira says you can kick the Ewoks or the line. Oh my god. I don't think this freaking milk dud is ever going to disintegrate in my mouth. It was on the left side, now it's on the right. Maori, what is going on? Any new beats? I've been busy the past few weeks. Like my dad came and I really haven't been like watching YouTube recently. So I have to check your page out again. Damn, every time I open Discord, there's an update. Let's do this. Come on. Come on, fingerprint. Come on, Touch ID. There you go. So, Maori says, wild chats, kicking younglings or Ewoks. It gets crazy in here, man. So here's a question, just a test question for Shira, Kira, and Maori. If you could pick which movie we watch next month together, which movie would you want to watch? And I have to go into the Discord because I think Matthias posted some really cool pictures. Excuse me. Yeah, Matthias posts some really cool ones. Chris B is here in only Chris B fashion, To Kill a Mockingbird. Never seen it. I don't remember, because it has been 2 weeks. I don't remember if I did a regular live stream, but did I already introduce everyone to my cool star that I got from Super Nintendo World? I think I did, but I don't remember. I'm tired. Kira says, is that even a word? Folkses. It's a word now. It is 100% a word now. What was I looking at? I was looking at something. I forgot what I was looking at. Maori says he's also tired. Wanted to stop in for a few, though. I appreciate you. I have to look to see if you responded to me. I don't think you did. About any new beats published on your page recently, Maori. I haven't had a chance to peruse YouTube like I usually do. Seriously, I thought you got the gold star from your teacher when you did a good job on my homework. I'm a good student. But yeah, I have that. I moved the ugly face to there. I'm actually going to be doing a giveaway for the head pull popcorn bucket. So I need to make space, and it's cool, but I don't want it anymore. But when my friend Jeff has time, Jeff's been on a couple of times. He's the one who built my website. When he has time, he's gonna create a giveaway page for me where it's just like you sign up with your email and then it'll automatically add to his sheet. And then when I get enough, I'll just pick a winner and then email them that they won, and then I'll mail it to them. But I'm gonna give that away. True is here. What's up, True? Maori says, my bad, there was a delay, so I skipped to the live part and I missed you asking. I'll post one now. Oh, cool. I always like going to your page and check out the new beats that you post. So you always have a visitor with this guy, because I like how your beats are diverse meaning I think you're a lot younger than I am. A lot of people who are younger, they'll typically like want to do things in the style that is popular right now, which makes sense. But I like how your beats kind of remind me sometimes of beats from like the 90s and 2000s. Like I that's what I appreciate. Not only are they good, but I like how your style switches up. True says, what did I miss? Okay. First, we were talking about movies, my monthly movies, where I've seen the next four. I've seen Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. I've seen Clerks 3. I've seen Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. So I was thinking of bypassing those and my next, well, this month, May, watching Clerks 3 with everyone. And then after that, every Tuesday or throughout the month, we'll do a poll and we could all choose the next movie. So for like if I watch Clerks 3 in May, then we could all decide what I watch in June and so on. We just vote on it. So everyone has input. Mallory says, thank you for the kind words. You are welcome. I don't blow smoke up people's asses. Like, I mean, I wouldn't tell somebody that I didn't like something. Like, I don't like to be rude or mean. I just wouldn't mention it. But, like, I really enjoy going to your page. So that's why I bring it up every time I see you. Chris says, enjoying a nice run of cool weather for a few days until it starts hitting 100. I wish it would hit 90 here. Kira says, it's a shame we've all seen the Cornetto trilogy. I know, man. I wish I could watch those movies for the first time again. Those would have been so much fun. Like if we were all sitting together in a room watching that for the first time. Oh my God, that would have been so much fun. When when I went to when we went to Europe, Ireland, I was looking in the stores for the Cornetto ice creams because of that. But when my oldest brother, used to live with me a few years ago, he found because I know it's not like an American snack. I think it's a European brand, but he found a place here that sold them, so we drove to get our Cornetto. It was pretty cool. True says it was 80s in Seattle. I think today it's been like in Marina Del Rey where we are, 65, like 60 low, highs 75, and then a couple of days the past few weeks we've gotten to 80. But like Los Angeles, Anaheim, and even where I work, which is a little bit further away from the water, it's been, I think, average like 75, 80. Sheer says, "What about Scott Pilgrim? I've seen Scott Pilgrim and Kick Ass 1 and 2. those are those are three more movies that I would love to watch again for the first time. Scott Pilgrim, though, I caught really late in life. Well, I don't know about really late. I think I saw that, I want to say 4 or 5 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. So it's been recent, and I really did like it. Very good movie. Oh, I think also before you hopped on, True, I was just asking, like, if you could pick a movie to watch with everyone, like, what would you pick? I'm trying to think if I was on the other side of the screen, I would probably pick. I had fun watching. Like, you know how I said I don't want to rewatch these movies? Like, they're rewatchable, but there are some movies that are just ridiculously rewatchable. I would want to rewatch Robin Hood Men in Tights again. Oh my God, I love that movie. Love it. Boomhauer again. Boomhauer hour 7 9 the 7:19 to the 7:21 time slot. Kira says no, not well known at all. Boom. Oh my God. Oh, I also got this cool hat when I was at Universal. Oh yeah, well, I do remember the hat like kicked in my memory that we talked about it because someone was saying it just looks like a generic trucker hat. Week has been busy, which is good, but yeah. Last week I was saying, kind of Sass and I, we were at Star Wars night on Thursday, so that was a long day. I think we left here at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and for that they let you in the park at 6, and then Star Wars night starts at 9 and it ends at 1. So we left at 2, and then we left Disneyland at like, I think midnight. So it was a long day, but it was so much fun. True, the kind assassin is very, very tired. She is in the living room. Um, 20 minutes ago, she was playing Hogwarts Legacy. I'm not quite sure what she's playing now. Boom says, super jealous. Well, we're jealous of you that you get to go to the zoo whenever you want and actually be up close and personal with amazing animals. Like, we would love to do that. Oh, there's a food. It's kind of funny because obviously at Star Wars night, they're going to have foods that are like named to be in the universe. You know, it's not just going to be a hamburger, it's going to be something with a fun name. So they sell a pork sandwich and it's called the pulled porg sandwich, which is a great name, but it's also kind of like odd because they're serving like an animal that everyone loves from the movies. But it was good. We had it. It was delicious. True says she started playing Baldur's Gate 3. I have not started that. I'm in the thick of Shadows, even though I'm doing a lot of the side quests. I started Indiana Jones because it just came to PlayStation, and then I'm kind of glad that Grand Theft Auto got pushed because I wanted to really concentrate later in the year on Ghost of Yotei. I'll be playing that, and there's a couple other games I'm probably gonna buy, and then next year will be Grand Theft Auto. Boom says pulled pork with laughing face. Yeah, it was funny, but it was good. When I went the week before with my dad, I ordered it, but it turned out to be sold out, so I had to get my money back. Boom says nothing like monkeys flipping poo at him. They're adorable though, especially if you have like one of those little mini hippos. True says Indiana Jones is good. It is. It took a little while getting used to because I haven't played a first person game in so long. So I had to get used to that a little bit, but it's so much fun. Oh yeah, and then Borderlands 4 is this year, so there's a lot. Boomhauer says, dude, everyone loving Andor. The Kind Assassin and I, that is our favorite show. So here is something we were talking about yesterday, right? So we preface with Rogue One, I think, is our favorite Star Wars movie. Andor, like by far, is our favorite Star Wars show. But like we haven't watched tonight's episodes after like last week, which we watched on Saturday. We were just sitting there, and the kind assassin was like, "The show is called Andor, right? He hasn't really done anything yet. The first 3 episodes, he was kidnapped, and these 3 episodes, like last week, all he did was go to that planet to have a little chit chat. Like but the show is so good about the universe that no one really complain. Like it's not that big of a complaint. The problem is that the show is called Andor and not just like Star Wars something. But I heard tonight's episodes were out of control. Oh, I missed that. Shear's at level 8. Woo! Boomhauer says, got my booty kicked tonight. So busy. Same. Kira, hope you're able to get some well deserved rest and relaxation. Boom. Touche. Rest and relaxation for everyone. Boom says, objectively, you're correct. Rogue is the best, but for me, the first is still the best. Oh, I don't argue with that. I am not a person, I wasn't a lot like, My older brother would probably share the same. What is it? He's 50 something, but he saw um what's it, A New Hope in the theater. Like he got to see it, when it came out. So I'm sure for him it's probably his favorite as well. I don't even think I've seen the original movie. Like I've probably only seen the re-releases and when George Lucas kind of added to it. I don't think I've watched the original unless hmm I actually have to ask my brother because when I was like a teenager, he had the original trilogy on Laserdisc, and I don't know if the Laserdisc was altered. Boom says, load in my bowl full of relaxation as we speak. Beautiful, beautiful. Shira says, imagine though if New Hope didn't get the frame it deserved and they stopped there. Oh, the fame. Star Wars Episode 1 would be a cult classic, but that's it. That is true. The one thing I'll never get over regarding that trilogy, but like you also have to remember it was the 70s, is imagine today um like starting a new something today, whatever it is, a new sci-fi thing. You want it to be a trilogy, you want it to be you want it to be an IP, and you cast everyone and you tell them, um, we get to keep your likeness. That would never happen. George Lucas had the foresight back in the day to not give them their likeness rights. Like I don't know if they've updated it now since Disney bought it, but George Lucas at that point may like paid them, but he could make any toy with their face, Harrison Ford's face, Mark Hamill's face, like games, anything, merch, and he owned their likeness. Like nowadays you would call someone greedy for that, but like back then I think he was smart to do it because he didn't know what was going to happen. It could have been nothing, but it was a hit. Boom says, same as your brother for me. I have a copy of the original on VHS. Want me to lend it to you? Oh, you know what, actually? Um, so here's the thing. If you want that, if you want, if you would like to preserve that on DVD, I could do that for you because I do remember I found a place and it's in my email where they actually have the originals and I downloaded the first one. I just never put it on a Blu-ray or a DVD. So I do have it. I just haven't burned it yet. So when I do burn it for myself, boom, if you want a copy of a DVD, I'll send that to you. Boom says, nobody had ever really done that before. He made out like a bandit. He did. Chris says, we should watch the Star Wars holiday special around December. See, that's something I've never seen. I've never seen the original one. I saw the new one that they put out a couple of years ago, but I've never seen like that one. That would be a good idea. Is it on Disney Plus? I've never checked. Shira says, do you want to punch us? We did nothing to you. Boom says, oh God, Chris, you're into the pain tonight. Oh, you guys are funny. So then I guess we give Chris where is it? This. Kira says, Christopher, you're going into the Sarlacc pit for that. So here, if we're going to ask controversial Star Wars questions, what does everybody think? Like there are some things that were added that I like. One thing that I don't is the CGI added to the Sarlacc pit. I like the original. I really didn't need all that extra stuff. It just looked cool, I think, before. But again, you all tell me. Chris says, hey, no one calls me Christopher except for Salma. Nice. Has everyone or anyone in the room tonight seen Thunderbolts yet? I got to see it. When did I see it? Oh, Friday. I went on Friday afternoon. Great time at the movie theater. It was really good. I enjoyed it. Shira says not yet. So no spoilers in here, but I highly suggest seeing it. Like, even if I mean if you just like superhero movies and stuff like that, and you were gonna see it anyway, like you'll really like it. But if you are like down on them and you just haven't enjoyed the last few, you'll like it. It's good. Boom says, I didn't really mind the special editions, but I get what you're saying. Some of it wasn't really needed. Most of the stuff, to be honest, like you would probably be able to watch it and be like, that was different. That was changed. They changed that. I don't, like, I can't really pick out stuff. Like the Starlight Pit is obvious. Like there's no way you could watch the movie and then watch the remake and not notice it. Like it's just one of the big ones. And then obviously with Han shooting second, that one is just I don't understand why he did that because whether you love the originals or they're not your thing, George Lucas still tells great stories. Like the story that he tells, like everything makes sense. And for Han Solo's character, him just shooting Greedo, like we understood it. Like, yeah, that's Han's, like he would do that. So when he changed it, I was like we don't need. Like, I didn't feel bad that he killed Greedo. He, I don't need to like. I don't need to love Han Solo. I guess is what I'm saying. It's just one of those that kind of confused me. Chris says, I don't think comic movie fatigue is a real thing. I've heard folks complain about Snow White, and that's a kiddie film. Yeah, the thing that I have noticed, and this is just in general about everything, which is sad, because in the history of movies, people have always liked things, people have always not liked things, right? But it seems like now on social media, people just they just want attention and they just want to hate stuff for no reason. Like if I don't like something, I would never tell another person it sucked. Like if I haven't seen Snow White yet, I want to see it. If I watch it and I don't like it, and like you were like, "Hey, I'm gonna watch Snow White tonight," I would never be like, "That was the worst thing I've ever seen. Don't waste your time." Like I would never tell somebody that. But people love to do that on the internet. I just don't get it. Kira says, "Yeah, we need that unedited scene with Anakin and the younglings and oh shit." Shira says, "Worried that the orange one is going to ruin Hollywood with his tariffs." See, that's like a tricky one. How do you I don't understand how you could tariff a movie, right? Where you're not exporting anything. Like if you fly to London and you use their equipment, you're renting it. You're not like you're not owning it. You're not renting it, right? So how do you can't tariff a movie? Like, I don't get it. It doesn't make logical sense. You're not purchasing a product, a finished good. Like if you were shooting a movie here and you needed an IMAX camera and you had to buy it from China or wherever, yeah, I could see, okay, there's a tariff on that item. You have to pay for it. But as even, I don't know. It sounds dumb. Chris says, don't get me started on that. Boomhauer says, yep, they're definitely with fear. Fear and hate are the paths of the dark side. And the thing is, too, like you mentioned earlier, as an adult, why would I want to talk shit about a children's movie in the first place? Like if I, an adult, am choosing to go see Lilo and Stitch in 2 weeks, which I am because it looks good, I understand It is a movie made for kids that an adult can also enjoy. Why would I go see that and be like, this is the stupidest movie? It kind of the same for, um, and I haven't seen this one, the Emoji Movie, right? On surface level, you like an Emoji Movie, really? It's a kids movie, right? And I remember everybody, a lot of people, adults, just couldn't wait to tell you how bad it was. They haven't even seen it. And I remember this, and I don't remember a lot of stuff, but when that was out, I think there was toys at McDonald's or something, but I was somewhere and I heard a group of kids like 7 or 8 years old, like they were talking about it with their parents, how much they're like, oh, I want to see the Emoji Movie again. It was so good. It was so funny. I'm like, that is who the movie is for. Like, I don't know. Like I'm preaching to the choir. Kira says he doesn't even know what tariffs are, Steve. We're smarter than he is. The kind assassin. Traitor? Who's a traitor? Boom says, I don't know, but I read that China tariffs are films. Hmm. Well, that, I think this, okay, so that there, and again, I don't know. If China tariffs our films, it's because they are buying our reels, I believe. We shoot it, edit it, produce the reels here. And if they want to show it in their theater, then they have to purchase them, maybe. I don't think they get them for free. You could correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm assuming they would be purchasing a finished good to show. Hmm. But then again, if we're sending them there, then we would be adding the tariff. Like if we wanted a foreign film and they sent it to us, right? Then they could, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, the Lilo and Stitch. It's so funny that that's the point that you come on. I am going to see Lilo and Stitch because I did enjoy the movie. I just can't stand how much Stitch merchandise there is. Everywhere you go, the Disney store, Stitch, Target, Stitch, like Ross for less, they have Stitch stuff. Marshalls, TJ Maxx is an overload on Stitch merchandise. Now that the kind assassin is here, no one cares about me. Chris says, if we tariff a tariff, do they cancel each other out? Oh my gosh. I don't even know. It's just like the dumbest things that he says. I don't get it. Honestly. Honestly. Oh man, my stomach hurts from laughing so hard. Glad to see everyone here. Everyone is glad to see your messages. They can't wait to see you back on live. So, one day when it's not too busy, and probably when we're in the living room where we could relax and not hear just sitting in a chair, the laziness. I should also do a poll of what color my beard should be next. Because this has actually stayed in pretty good. But you could tell it's kind of coming in now. I just hate when it gets too long and my mustache goes in my nose. TMI. Do 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 do. Everyone's happy to see everyone. Oh, I left my light on too long and now it's not shining. Unless it's just too bright. I don't want to waste the battery, but the batteries are probably cheap. Oh, it blinks too. Huh. Learn something new. And then also with my one track mind or just thinking of stuff out of order, I haven't forgotten that I still want to do that legitimate, um, what's it called? Trivia night, like the legit one I'm trying to do. But also, we don't have time now, but maybe next week or the week after, we could do our internal trivia night because that was fun that day. We did 17 rounds. Let's see. Kira says fuchsia is a good color. Chris says metallic gold. That's funny. We have metallic gold as a color. And I actually have it in the bathroom too. I could try that one. Fuchsia. Let me see. I don't even know what that is. Let me look it up. Fuchsia. Oh, we have that too. There's it's showing 3 shades, but we definitely have those shades. I was actually thinking of doing the gold one. Shira says they need a hair color dye that strobes the colors. Boomhauer says May holiday is Memorial Day, right? Maybe red, white, and blue. I'm not that patriotic. But yeah, I think it's in 3 weeks. True says, show us that skull. Oh, that's the one that I'm going to do the giveaway for eventually that I was talking about earlier. I don't know if you were on. My friend Jeff, who did my website, when he has time, he's going to build another page to that site. It's going to be the giveaway for that. And it's just going to, I think it's simply going to be like name and email address, and then it'll populate a sheet, and then I'll pick, but I'll show you. So, if you've seen Deadpool and Wolverine, this is Headpool. And this one, the popcorn bucket opens from the head. So I'll do that giveaway when we have them in. It's a cool bucket, but I just don't want it anymore. The mouth moves. I still have the Wolverine one with all of the TV shows in it. And again, we haven't had a chance to like watch anything new lately, but we will be picking probably a new pilot at some point. This one is, I think, the Snow White poison apple. I think that's what this is supposed to be. Doesn't say it on the bottom. I've had this one for a while. And this one opens. This was a sipper, I believe. They also have a green one. I don't have that one. This here, this is a Winnie the Pooh. I just don't want to move that one. If you've seen the Marvels, those eggs that the I forgot the name of the cats were birthed from, that's what this is. And this is one of the cats from the Marvels. Flurkin. It's a Flurkin. Yeah. So that's the Flurkin. And this is their egg. So that was cool. The problem with this was I bought this before the movie, and this is a spoiler. So that was kind of odd. It's back. And then I have my Doctor Strange Eye of Agamotto sipper. I have my Main Street Electrical Parade one there. And there. Oogie Boogie. Claptrap. And of course, my little Neil. Gotta cover my eyes. So Neil stays up there. My Clarabelle Cow Pop. And that's about it. I was running out of space, so we bought a new thing, shelves, and now I ran out of space again. Boom says, Jesus, I'm so far behind the Marvel stuff. What was the last movie you've seen? Chris says, looks like a brain or a really large nut. And no, sure says, Oogie Boogie is so cool. So that's an older one. Oh, well, wherever it is over there. That one I got. I'm bad. Yeah, that one is an older one because the year after that, or 2 years after that, they came out with a new one. It looks the same, like it's the same design, but they added like fluorescent paint to it and it glows in the dark. Boom says, damn man, you have some cool bling. If I had room, there's so much stuff, but like you have to, you can't buy everything, man. It's just like so expensive. I used to have a ton of Funko Pops too, but I had nowhere to put them, so I gave them away. I had some good ones. What else do I have? That's pretty much it. Oh, this here, and like right here, it's um, a Mickey Mouse ice cream truck, ice cream bucket, or whatever. And then I still have my milk duds. I think that's it. I think that's all I really got. But still got the shows. We still got them. They're still in there. Whenever we get a chance to watch another pilot. Ah, it's really dusty. Oh, it's about to make me sneeze. Shrew says no M&Ms today. Funny that you say that. When I bought these, I also bought peanut. No, sorry, Reese's Pieces and peanut butter M&Ms, and we had a bag of peanut M&Ms. So Saturday when we watched Andor, I ate way too many M&Ms. Kira says she always sneaks in a healthy snack into the movies because I need a Dr. Pepper and they negate each other. Oh my God. Boom says Milk Duds on top of my popcorn at the movie theater, my go-to snack. Milk Duds, and I'm thinking literal here because I'm might be the dumb one. Do you pour your Milk Duds on top of the popcorn, or do you like eat popcorn and then a Milk Dud? Because I could see how either would be amazing. Oh, that's Boomhauer. Don't let anybody ever tell you. Shira says they should sell edibles. People wouldn't get as crazy as they were during Minecraft. Oh my God. It's funny because it's kind of almost not a double-edged sword, but it's a thing where we're like, we need people to get to the movies. And then it's like, not like that though, you know? But from what I saw, they were going crazy. But I don't know. I don't want to say like, oh, maybe everyone in the theater, like it was a bought out theater, but I'm sure there were just random families there too. So next time I go to the movies, which might be Lilo and Stitch, but I might go see Thunderbolts again or something else. I'll have to try that. I will get a popcorn and I'll pour Milk Duds on top. So the question then is, since I've never done it, you buy your popcorn fresh, hot, you get your Milk Duds, you pour it on top. Does the chocolate and the caramel all melt, or do you have like nastiness at the bottom of the bucket? Kira says, hey, just get everyone high, turn off the lights, and play a movie in the theater. It could turn into something else. You could open your own theater chain. Like Alamo Road, is it called the Alamo Roadhouse or something? Do it. Do it. Boom says, I gotta watch Conclave now that they are really picking a new pope. Oh, that's funny because I've heard of the show. I never knew what it was about, but then someone told me, or I read someone where that show actually like goes into how it's done. Boom says, yeah, Alamo. Shearer says Wolverine's neck in that position. Oh boy. Oh, and speaking of Andor, there's my guy. There he is, right there. There he is. Oh, let me see what is in the theaters right now. AMC theaters. I'm just curious. Dun, dun, dun. Find a theater. Put in my code. All right, so here we got. Because I have two AMCs right next to each other. Thunderbolts, very good. Sinners, very good. I may see that a second time too. Minecraft movie, I don't think I'm going to see that. The Amateur, I don't know. The Surfer, I've never even heard of that. Then the other AMC next to me is a bigger theater that has Thunderbolts. Oh no, this is the same thing. What am I doing? I meant this one. Marketplace. Thunderbolts, Sinners, Minecraft. Oh no. I guess that theater isn't as big as I thought it was. Thunderbolts, Sinners, The Accountant 2. Funny, I was talking to my dad, and somehow he mentioned The Accountant, the movie. I've never seen it. He immediately spoiled the movie in like 30 seconds. Until Dawn. Is that a video game? Boom says, anyone watch Tales of the Underworld yet? I've heard of it, but I don't. Tales of the Underworld. Oh, the Star Wars one. I haven't watched any of them yet because they had Tales of the Jedi, right? And then last year there was Tales of the Empire, and now we have Tales of the Underworld. So I gotta get on that because I think they're really quick, like 6 episode seasons, and I think they're like 20-minute episodes. The kind of says, is it good? I want to watch it. Yeah, I don't know if you've like been on constantly, but the Tales, there's three of them. Tales of the Jedi, Tales of the Empire, Tales of the Underworld, and I think they're really quick. Kind of sad says I've never actually seen the cartoon ones. Me neither. And my friend Ian used to like chastise me because he's been trying to get me to watch Rebels and Clone Wars for like forever. Boom says, I think the Amateur is the new Remy Malik. Yes, his face was in the picture. I'll watch him do anything. He's good. Kind of Sassa says, so not sure if like the non-real peopleness of it. I guess I don't know. Again, I haven't watched animated Star Wars either. But also you haven't watched Skeleton Crew, which is live action, which is good. Like it's really fun. Kira says, is it anime? I don't think the Tales series is anime. Kind of says Clone Wars is must watch for any Star Wars fan I've heard. I'm not into kids. It's so good, and you get to see Neil. Don't you want to see Neil? Oh, man. Boom says Clone Wars is a must for sure. I think we both watched Man of Recaps, his recap of Clone Wars and Rebels. Like, there's so much because I know characters came from there. Like Thrawn, I think, came from Clone Wars, right? Or Rebels, and Ahsoka came from there, and Sabine, all of them came from there into live action. So William Wang is here with 5 minutes left on the clock. What's going on, William? It's been a while since I've doxed you. Kira says, I'm leaving. Kira says the original Clone Wars that was animated or the newer computer one that came out. I haven't seen any of it, but I know the newer one is a continuation. I'm pretty sure. Like it ended and then they brought it back for 2 seasons, so I've never seen any of it. William says, what are we talking about? We're talking about Star Wars, the Clone Wars show. What do you do? Are you catching this live playing tennis or are you home? William pretending he doesn't know my live is 7 to 8. The one here, this is William goes full William, only in here for 30 seconds. That's all it takes. Give him a word and he's William. Oh, William, we have to hang out soon because I have a gift for you. And it'll probably make you laugh, but I have it right over there. So whether I have to come to Anaheim to hang out or you actually come visit me. So yeah. William, for hopping on and making a good joke, gets an applause. Is it a one-punch item? It is not a one-punch item. I'll put it this way. If I gave you a million guesses, you might be able to guess like the theme of it, but you will never guess what it is. So, there's that. Do. Oh, and also since William, no, it's not merch. William, I don't know if I told you or asked you, but I'm watching Cowboy Bebop. Have you ever watched that before? It's so good. He has 3 minutes. He's just gonna go ham and start guessing for 3 minutes. Excuse me. You're the one that asked me if it was good. Did I? I don't remember. I'm old. It's not food, not office stuff, not a poster. Not a DVD. It'll be a console if you win the giveaway. Please tell me it's a console. Yep. Though I'm really close now to giving it away. I'm at, what am I at? Right now I'm at 5,371. So about 700 more subs and the giveaway kicks off. Disney Pass, no. Boomhauer, Swift kick in the ass, it's close. Star Wars, no. Live long and prosper. Oh my goodness. The kind assassin. Wow, you've grown a lot the past couple of weeks. I remember you were stuck at 4,000. Whoop. Yeah, it's going fast, but that happens on YouTube sometimes. I remember that 3 days where I lost 700 subs. Like you gain them and they might not even be real. So Simpsons, no. The only thing that grew is his beard. I had so much fun that time that what was it called? Put user in timeout. I love that feature. I should do that to William every time. Boom says, when Conan and Triumph took a Spock look alike to the Star Wars opening. I'll have to look that up on YouTube. Is it a He-Man sword? It is not. And on that note, it is 8 p.m. I am tired, but William, if you want to continue this via text message, feel free to text me. And if you don't really care about the surprise and you want me to show you a picture, I'll send you a picture and then I'll give it to you when I see you. Shira says, William Wong just sounds like an adult film. Oh, on that note. So on that note, we'll see you next week. Hopefully, I'll try to prepare trivia night just in case we want to do it. If not, then we don't. But whatevs. William, I am an accountant. If you're Urban Dictionary, then you know. Oh my God. All right. Good night, guys. I'll talk to you next week. Peace.